See outside, quite snowy. Similar conditions to we had at Lincoln on Saturday. Looking back at that game now, there's a lot of positives to take from it as well as the win, isn't there?
Yeah, there's still areas that we need to improve on. And, as I said on the day, you need a little bit of luck, and they did miss a couple of chances. That the way things have been going for us, they've been going in. But we did work hard at the defensive shape. Obviously, we changed the shape as well, which may have assisted us. Only time will tell them and whether we persevere with it. But we did do a lot of work on it, and just getting the distances between players defensively, between the units of the team in the defence, the midfield and the attack as well, and having to have a little bit more cohesion in that. And you could see it in its infancy trying to pay off in the first half. Second half it did, because one of the big things we've been trying to hammer home is the fact that if you've got the ball, it's difficult for the opposition to score. I know we had the ball when Burton scored 2 goals on last Tuesday, but if you've got the ball, particularly in their half, it's difficult for them to score. And we had to keep the ball more, and we did in the second half. And I thought we would against the wind, to be fair, because it's difficult playing with the wind. Any ball that you try and hit forwards, it's got to be spot on, otherwise it runs away from you. And I thought we played better in the second half. We controlled the game a bit better second half, and that was the reason why we won again.
And we've spoken about away form quite a bit this year. Did it make it even more impressive to go and perform something like that away from home?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you play, you've got to try and put a performance in. We have won 3 away games now. It's not all doom and gloom. But that's on the back of a really horrific run of defending. That's a small step. You'd be very cheerless if you think that you've solved all your problems in one fell swoop. There's a lot of hard work that's got to continue to be done, and we're prepared to do that.
And on the flip side of that, 4 home games coming up in quick succession now. Is this a good chance now, Cup and League, to just build a bit of momentum?
Every game you play in this league, it doesn't matter who you're playing against and who's playing each other. It's difficult to win. Mm-hmm. So you've got to be at your best to win all the while. And you see games getting, the league tables getting turned on the heads with results time and time again. I watched Ipswich in Crewe yesterday, and there was nothing in the game. And Ipswich have got a wealth of talent, but it's getting your wealth of talent to play well on any given day. And the longer they play together, they'll get better. And a lot of teams are in similar boats to that. It's an unforgiving league, this league, and playing at home doesn't guarantee you winning. And we've got 4 games. Obviously a cup game in between them. But you're right, you're trying to build momentum, but you're just trying to get the finer details of how you play right. And I'm a firm student of the fact that when you play well, generally you get better results. I know it's not always the case, but generally you do.
And you mentioned then the cup game tomorrow night. Wigan are a side that came here, played well, and are doing well in the league. Are you expecting them to be making a few changes possibly?
Well, I don't know what their priorities are. I could guess. But I've said this before, we're one of the only 2 teams in the league who haven't been to Wembley. And so, it's a big game for us. We'll treat it as a big game. I can't govern how they treat it.
And lastly, any injury news? Harry came off towards the end.
More of a precaution, really. He just felt a twinge in his calf. I think it was a little bit of cramp as well, to be honest.